Lupita Vasquez Romero and her family are slipping further and further into poverty. 5 months ago, her husband abandoned her and their 3 children. She's taken a job at a local factory that pays $52 a week. That's 6 days' work at 10 hours each day. 60 hours a week leaves her little time to be with her children, and the job barely pays for the family's basic needs: food, electricity, and school supplies. She fears things will only get worse.
Right now I have to pay our electric bill, and also the doctor when my children get sick. Those are costs I can't plan for, and my husband doesn't help us at all. It's really difficult for me.
A newly released government report shows that poverty in Mexico is rising. From 2006 to 2008, it grew more than 4%. That means nearly 54 million Mexicans are now in the ranks of the poor. Extreme poverty is also growing. Each day, some 20 million Mexicans are not getting proper nutrition. The government says they earn less than $60 a month. Mexico's President Felipe Calderón, who's made fighting drug trafficking his top priority, now says it's time to do something about poverty. He recently inaugurated what the government is calling its first ever sustainable rural city. With affordable housing, basic services, schools, and health clinics, Calderón says sustainable cities are designed to prevent people from falling into extreme poverty. The United Nations says it could become a world model. But in order to pay for his anti-poverty programs, Calderón says he'll have to raise taxes on key items such as foods and medicines. This United Nations development expert says these measures have to be immediately enacted to stem an already exacerbating social crisis.
Not of social unrest, but the problem with future generations, that we're going to have some effects on the nutrition and the general health of children in the future.
Inside the Congress, the president now faces a firestorm of controversy for his plan to increase taxes, which opposition parties say will only make things harder for the poor. Lupita Vasquez Romero has more basic things on her mind. Lately, the city government has been cutting water to the poorest parts of the capital. That makes it even more difficult for her to take care of her children's needs.
We just have to keep on struggling. If we don't, we could end up in the streets.
Vasquez knows, for her sake and for her children, that's one option she just can't afford. Frank Contreras, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.